Hey, it's David. Welcome back to Orangeville Daily Homes, and I think I've got the video thing worked out. Sorry about sending out the links the other days, but that's pretty much all I could do to get things out to you. But today, I hope we'll keep fingers crossed that the video works. I've done a quick test, and it seems to be okay. So let's start with our first one, which is 46 Center Street. It's in Orangeville. It's $299. And it looks like it's a corner lot. Okay, so it's obviously older house. It's a bungalow. The driveway is just over to the side here, and but there's no pictures on the inside. It says that it's bigger than it looks, but again, there's no pictures on the inside to really kind of give you an idea. There's no measurements of any of the rooms, so we don't know any of those types of things. And yeah, other than it's 3 bedrooms and 1 washroom. Lots like 50 feet wide, 140 feet deep, basement's unfinished, and you know as much as I do. That's our first one. Next one is 131 Goldgate Crescent, and it's $379. This is it's kind of like behind the Staples Plaza. Running Free is there, and Tim Hortons, and there's a British shop there, which is really cool, actually, really good candy. And if you like meat pies or any of those types of things, all English kind of food there's a store there. And anyways, this is kind of the subdivision kind of behind there. And yeah, so 3 bedrooms, there's 2 washrooms, 1 car garage. It says that they've had a couple of renovations done over the years, and they have this stone floor that they talk about. And I even think there's a picture in here. I don't know what's going on with this island, whether that's just a cabinet and it's like a stencil, and that's what it is. But anyways, it looks like there's some birds and stuff on there. The island may move, so that I'm going to make the assumption that the island moves because it looks like it's an addition. And then some kind of darker kind of pictures. Looks like there's a fireplace down in or not a fireplace, but a wood stove in the basement. And this is the stone floor. And the stone floor is in the family room on the ground level. And I don't know how warm that would be, but it's probably all polished off, really nice, custom done. But I don't know how much value that would add. Looks like that's a newer cabinet. It looks like the bathroom. It looks like it's a newer toilet in there. Yeah, so it looks like they have done a little bit of updates here and there. And there's your backyard. So 32 feet wide, 95 feet deep. Not necessarily that big. The baseboard, it's baseboard electric heat. So your house is going to be quiet, right? Because you don't have the furnace running all day. The one thing that is beneficial to electric baseboard is you can heat up rooms that you use every day. Rooms that you don't use every day, you can kind of just turn off the heat and close the door. That's one of the things that you could do with electric heat. You can't do that with natural gas with the furnace because it heats everywhere, heats all the houses, and you have this constant hum that happens. So I thought I'd point that out. 131 Brenda Boulevard, it's $389. This is in the Brownsfield subdivision. The farmer way back in the 70s, his last name was Brown, so a lot of people refer to this area as Brown's Farm. And if you're ever up in at the museum, at the Dufferin Archives, you could go see Steve Brown. He actually grew up on the farm where this subdivision now exists. By the way, Steve's a great guy. 3 bedrooms up. There's another 2 bedrooms down. There's 2 washrooms. The basement is finished. The nice thing with bungalows is it's all on one floor. So if you're looking to downsize, if you've got maybe some hips that are sore after doing the stairs, or you just can't do the stairs, bungalows are really good for that, and they're usually wider. So this particular lot's 50 feet wide. It's 100 feet deep. There's no neighbors behind. Basement's being done, and there's a deck back there as well. So it looks really cool. I mean, 1 car garage, but you can probably fit 2 cars wide in this one. You probably fit more than 2 cars in the driveway too. 9th line, 450. This is, you got a couple acres. It's about 1.2 1.26 acres. It's about 15 minutes outside of Orangeville. Now, the pictures look okay. I think we're going downstairs first. We're looking at the basement. So this is like there's 2 bedrooms down there. There's 3 washrooms. It looks like it's the staircase going up. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what kind of like flooring they have in the property. They don't have any of that listed here. Look, again, we're still in the basement by the looks of it. And now we're upstairs in the bedrooms, and oh, there's the front door. Okay, so and then so you walk in, you've got your living room, you got your Douglas Hunter ceiling fan by the looks of it. Looks like there's laminate flooring, I'm going to assume. And then the back of the house has your living room, or sorry, your kitchen and your eat-in portion of your kitchen. That may be a side entrance because it looks like that may be a dog door that goes outside. I could be wrong, but just based on the pictures, what I'm looking at, just a little breakfast bar there as well. And then you've got, I think it's just kind of open. There's like a couple of little trees here and there, but you're probably open. Keep that in mind. Now, garage looks pretty cool. It looked like it was a 2-car garage, but they've got it listed as a 1.5. So yeah, so I guess with this, I mean, it felt a little bit disjointed, only because, I mean, we go in, we're looking at the basement, the pictures are kind of shuffled around. I mean, when people walk in, if you kind of put the pictures kind of in order as you walk into a property, people have a better idea, but sometimes it's a little bit disjointed when the picture is kind of all of a sudden you're looking at a basement bedroom, and that's like their first shot. Anyways, so I always think it's important to kind of lead them through the property as you would see it. That's just me. 63 Avonmore, I'm not going to talk about it because as I was kind of going through the list, it's been updated to sold conditionally. So it's done, $469,000, 1-car garage. The whole house has been renovated from top to bottom. Spent about $130,000 on upgrades apparently. Next one is 26 Abbey, and this is $469,000. It looks like it's a corner lot, and there's no pictures on the inside. It looks like it's a 2-car garage. Basement's finished. You've got looks like a very private backyard, which is really nice. It's on a like I said, it's on a corner. That's all the pictures we have, and I mean, really, hopefully that they update pictures. Or if you're interested, let me know, and heck, we'll go take a look. But at $469,000 for a 2-car garage, yeah, I don't think that's. I think they're totally bang on. Kind of, if I just took the model of it, yeah, I think they're right there, because you've got a lot of the single-car garages really kind of pushing. They're starting to push up to the 4s, right? And in some cases, you know, I've seen a couple that are at 4. Okay, so we go into Shelburne now, and we've got 3 that are in town, and this is one of the Van Dyke homes that they built out just on Highway 10. There was a new subdivision that went in. Anyways, so this one here, you're about 2,600 square feet. There's 5 bedrooms. There's 4 washrooms. Big for an entranceway when you walk in. It's like just open all the way up to the top. You've got the staircase going up there. And there's a lot of shots. Like, okay, there's like 6 shots just at the front and the entranceway. That's a lot of pictures just for one area. Looks like we've got a stainless steel appliances. The range hood isn't. It's white. Whatever. I mean, it helps just to kind of change that out, make it all match. Fireplace, kind of a strange place to put a fireplace, but that's where the builders put it. And they've got this like little clave. I don't know. I mean, you've maybe put a bookshelf in there or something. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's kind of the best photos that I've seen. I mean, it's hard to kind of take pictures of a vacant place. Anyways, that's just my thoughts. But whatever. I mean, it's for $479,000, right? Next one. This one was up a couple of years ago. It sold, and now obviously I guess the people want to sell it again and move somewhere else. So $499,000, and this is a rare one. You actually get 3-car garage in town. It's on a corner. You got a big, huge tree. Up above, you've got this huge kind of like deck above the garages. That's what it looks like from the front on the corner there. Front entranceway when you walk in, and then you've got this couple of steps. You know, they're going up, right? Yeah, I mean, what do you say? I mean, it's a big place, and they had tried to sell it, I think, around $499 last time. Obviously, there's a sauna in there as well, basement, and they had tried to sell it around the $499 mark when these people bought it, but it didn't fly. Actually, I think they were even higher than that. But anyways, they priced it $499. You know, I think it's fair value for what's there. It is a fairly large, it's 3,300 square feet place. It's big, right? There's, you know, a separate dining and living, and there's a lot of spaces. That in-between space that I spoke to you before, where I said it was a couple of steps up, they've got that like in-between room, and that's where the den is. So a finished basement, the whole 9 yards, right? So last one, or actually not the last one, the next one, 529. This is also in Shelburne. Front entranceway, you walk in, it's, you know, all the colors kind of match. They even got a clock that matches, right? The color scheming here, they've gone all kind of neutral. It blends from room to room. You know, they've got you know, the only thing they didn't change was the lights. Right? It would have been nice to get rid of the builder lights, put in a nice, you know, chandelier or pendant lights, or just kind of change it out, right? But, you know, you even got the furniture that kind of matches, blends right into the kitchen as well. Looks like there's a stainless steel range hood, not builder grade. TV, good spot to hang on the wall there. Master bedroom, like huge bathtub in the middle of the room. That's kind of, it's different, right? It's different. And you've got your shower off to one corner. There are 4 bedrooms. There's 4 bathrooms, and the basement's not finished. Big hallway, nice. It's fairly big upstairs as well. Layout looks pretty good, and then you've got the farm kind of like behind, so there's no one back there. Highway 89, 549. This site looks like it's a realist, and it's kind of very close to where the old Pete's Donut Shop is, on the corner. And so yeah, so inside we've got a, you know, it is a pure bungalow. It looks like they've got upgraded kitchen and whatnot. It's I think it's about 1,500 square feet. And on this one here, they have a garage, which is pretty darn cool, outside here. And inside they've got a lift. So I guess if you're a mechanic or if you're into painting cars or whatever it is, you know, there's a lift in this one. So, but it's right on Highway 89. So again, you're gonna keep that in mind when it comes for pricing. And the last, is this the last one? I think that's our last one. Okay, so our last one, which is over on Second Line, it's 925. So my mistake there. Again, you're on a couple of acres. This place here is pretty cool, right? So you got a 2-car garage, plus you've got this whole other detached garage with, may even be a loft up above. You've got this huge, like, I don't know if it's a lake or if it's a pond. But anyways, it's there, and it looks pretty cool. Inside is nice, big, huge kitchen. Huge. It actually screams, you know, I need an island, actually, from the looks of it. But nice and big. Lots of natural light that come in. Hardwood flooring. Looks like you've got your wood stove over to the one end there. And, yeah, I mean, this looks pretty nice, in my opinion. Right? A lot of nice tree cover as well. Yeah, I mean, look, there's the, I'm going to call it a lake. I mean, it's bigger than a pond in my opinion, but anyways, it kind of stretches off into the back. There's new shingles on the roof on this one as well. It's pretty cool. I think the little, well, they call it a pond, but it's about 18 feet deep in the middle, so you can go canoeing and all that kind of jazz. And then that workshop that I talked about is 26 feet by 36 feet. And yeah, it's kind of neat. And the insulation on this one, just so you know, it's R50, so it's way above. Pretty cool place. That's our last one, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Orangeville Daily Homes. And if you want to take a look at any of these, or if you want to go on a tour, let me know, and we'll line it up and see if this is the area that you want to move to. Enjoy, take care, and we'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.